Saida has been a midwife for almost 10 years. She comes to work and stays on her feet for more than 12 hours. At the end of the day, she says she can hardly survive on her monthly salary. She spoke on condition of anonymity.
Recently, I contracted the COVID virus, and can you imagine, I spent almost 350 Ghana cedis on medication that wasn't covered by the insurance because the medication was expensive. After some days at home, I had to come back to work, and I contracted the virus whilst at work, and nothing was done for me. Even a common paracetamol, you can't get it when you are sick. Through this meager salary that we receive, we still pay our bills, we still take our health. When we are sick, our kids are sick, they are not covered by anything.
Poor working conditions have compelled over 3,000 nurses and midwives in Ghana to migrate to other countries like the United Kingdom for better working opportunities. According to the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association, more than 200 of its members come in for financial clearance every week. This means those who successfully clear themselves can leave the shores of Ghana to work anywhere else. Saida reveals that about 50% of her year group have migrated to the United Kingdom. She says she is desperate to join her colleagues.
I used a lot of money to go to school to be able to be promoted. After 3 years of going to do my degree, I came back with an increment of 100 Ghana cedis. Sometimes I bought a plane to go there, and my fees that I have to pay, it's 100 Ghana cedis, an increment for someone who has gone through all this stress. It's sad.
Saida is not alone. Afra Kuma has been in the nursing profession for 12 years. She says when she started the profession, her senior colleagues had enjoyed some allowances including rent, fuel and car allowance. But all those incentives have been taken away.
As I'm speaking with you now, there is no nurse who can use a salary to build a house. There is no nurse who can use a salary to take care of her children well. Unless you get a good husband, you are coming from a good home, or you have another job that you do in addition before you can live good in Ghana. So as I'm saying, as I'm speaking with you, today, if I get a chance, I will leave. We are not under Captet, we are under SNET. And SNET, our take-home benefit is very, very bad that you can't use it to even buy a plot of land in town, unless you go and buy the land in your village.
Although Ghana's nurse-to-patient ratio stands at 1 nurse to 839 patients, these midwives who have more than 10 years of working experience fear Ghana will soon not have enough experienced hands in the health sector.
My colleagues are there. They are making it, and even they are 2 days or 3 days salary is my 1 month salary. So what am I still doing in Ghana? I will leave.
Reverend Philemon Japon is Assistant National Public Relations Officer for the Ghana Registered Nurses and Midwives Association. He says the number of nurses who have left the country is staggering. The association, which has a 2-year negotiation timeline with the government, says only 4 out of the 10 concerns tabled before government were addressed.
The government couldn't meet expectation. It's about 3 to 4 of them which was addressed. This year, again, we are putting together the document for renegotiation because the 2 years is almost elapsing. And we expect government to heed to our plight. If they take an entrenched position, they are only going to worsen the situation on the ground.
For GH1 News, Nadima Omar Uthman, Accra.